Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Tighnari. He kept looking at you for a moment, staring. And you noticed, after all, he wasn't really that subtle. Tighnari, is something wrong? You asked shyly, but then he shook his head, getting up and wrapping his arms around your waist. No, nothing's wrong at all. But the shirt you're wearing, it's a little bit distracting, isn't it? He says, and he looks brightly at his words, and the way he wraps his arms around you, pulling you closer to him, and you just shrug, not really knowing what to say to him. Really? Do you think it's that distracting? Of course. But hey, I have a solution for that, he says with a smirk, and you tilt her head, waiting for him to say something. But he only looks at you for a bit, before burying his teeth into your chest, letting out a soft sigh. Down, Lion. You're divine. He blushed brightly at that, giggling softly. No, I'm not. Stop being like that. But he just chuckles, leaning up to give you a soft kiss. It's true though, and I'll prove it to you. And as for how he does it, well, I'll leave that up to you. Child. Child's pretty obvious about what he likes and what he doesn't. So if he sees you wearing a shirt with a boob window, then he sure as hell will make sure that you know that he likes it very much. It all starts with him staring, very blatantly, because he doesn't know how to be subtle at all. And soon enough, you're just giving him a look. Child, could you be a little bit less of a pervert? Oh, sorry, Ryan, he says, in a not-so-sorry voice, and marches over to you, gripping your face in his hands. How about this? You give me a kiss, and I stop being so much of a pervert. Nuh-uh, you don't deserve kisses right now, especially if you're not listening to me. Well, I guess then I will have to take them my own way. And you pout, looking away from him. But he just wraps his arms around you, kissing you softly, and watching as you smile into it, closing your eyes, and melting into the kiss as he deepens it. Truly, you couldn't keep him from getting his kisses. And he probably gets way more than that, too. Not that you mind. Albedo has not been able to take his eyes off of your shirt. Specifically, that chest window in your shirt. Maybe it was a little bit obvious with what he liked here. But could you truly blame him? He looked absolutely gorgeous, and there was nothing in the world that would stop him from expressing his admiration and love to you. So that's why he gets up, wraps his arms around you, and kisses you so sweetly, so softly. You know, Ryan, you look amazing right now. He blushed brightly at that. Really? You think so? Mm-hmm. And you want to know why? Why? Tell me. You look at him, not noticing that your shirt was a little bit unusual. But he makes it quite known, because the next thing he does is leave a soft kiss to your chest, and you blush brightly. Albedo, you know, that's a little bit surprising. Maybe give me a warning next time. But he just barks, shaking his head and kissing you, while you turn away and pout. Surely you'll be back for more, but he will just let it eat at you for now. Cyno couldn't help but blush whenever he saw you wearing revealing outfits, which may sound weird from someone who barely wears anything himself, but it's different. And he doesn't even blush that much, or sometimes even at all, when he sees a random person wearing revealing clothes, but only because it's you. Because you loved him, and he loved you as well, and he was attracted to you. So seeing you in that shirt, it made him lose it, just a little bit. And a couple minutes in, he couldn't help himself but comment, "Why on? Did you really have to wear that shirt today?" "Why not?" you say, feeling a little bit upset that he didn't like it. Or at least that's what it seemed like. "Do you not like it, Cyno?" But then immediately he shakes his head, blushing brighter as his eyes keep going to her cleavage. And that's exactly when you notice everything that's going on, and smirk softly at him. You know, if you want to touch or do something, you can just look me up in the eyes and ask. And after a moment of hesitation, he slowly moves his head to look up at you, and with a soft blush, he asks you, and you're more than happy to oblige. "Kazuha?" Kazuha wasn't someone who was very interested in others and what they were wearing, but you are a different case to him. You were his partner, his lover, and anything that you did would be something of interest for him. So when he saw you wearing that, it was understandable that he was having a reaction of sorts. He was blushing brightly, avoiding eye contact with you, and you were kind of worried that something went wrong, that he was upset. But when you go over to him, and he turns his entire body away, that's when you begin to worry more, thinking that there was truly something wrong. "Kazuha, please, talk to me. Did I upset you with something?" you say as you walk up to him. But immediately, he turns to you, even if he blushes. "No, not at all. It's just..." "What is it?" you say, tilting your head in pure confusion. "Your shirt. It's a little bit too much for me to handle." And look at him. You stare for a few moments before laughing loudly. "Oh, Kazu, you can be so shy sometimes. It's fine. And you know, you can stare if you want. And even do more." He goes bright red at that, clearing his throat. "Oh, well, thank you, Mayan. I will consider it." He definitely does. And, yeah, he does more than just like, "You're glad he took you up on that offer."